Yeah, he's very picky. I'm not gonna tell you some stuff he said a couple weeks ago, but you know, we almost had to tie him up and drag him out of here.
But what he
but
say?
It's okay.
He said some cats that was dope as what?
Yeah, he said Jay-Z was not
Jay-Z,
good.
I think, is one of the most talented rappers to ever rap.
See, no. See, man, that makes nothing. I said he came out, you know, with the goodness, the lyricism, and as of lately, he hasn't been expressing it.
Well, this is
No,
what
that's fact. I don't like.
I
Sorry.
mean, like, what about on the last record? Like, look, I'll definitely be open. You know, I wouldn't even consider myself. I wouldn't even call myself a Jay-Z fan, even though he's crazy gifted. Because I'm not appreciative of, or not even that. I myself am not appreciative of how he chose to wield his globe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
However, that being said, he's still like take Venus versus Mars on the last record. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope writing.
But yeah,
Like he still is like. What about the intro on that last record though? What we talking about? Like he still is like. Let me write records, even though all the time he doesn't sit down and be like, yo, I'm gonna write records so that cats know I'm crazy with it. He still always does that on a few records on the album, just so that in case anybody tries to say he don't have it no more, take a point to those. You know? The only one thing I would like to say, just in terms of that, just because, you know, in my perfect world, Jay-Z definitely be on the radio because he's nice with it. Like when I was coming up, Cass was on the radio for being nice. You know, some of them was like. Like NWA was out when I was a kid, and I wasn't really like on the NWA gangbang tip or whatever, but they was out there because they was making dope music, and then Tribe was on right after them, you know, and then you had a wide assortment, like J. Rule would be out, or Wu-Tang was out, Slick Rick was out, it was all types of, you know, different types of characters that was out, and you had to be nice. It's only now that you see you don't have to be nice, like it used to be. You could be, the one thing was, in terms of talent, was being nice, and then the characters was mad characters. Now it's the one thing in terms of character, there's only one character, and very seldom do you see cats that are nice. It's cats like Jay-Z that are at, you know, that are the most notable, because they happen to be the nice ones, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's a couple
as far as the radio standard goes?
As far as the radio standard goes,
That's not so bad. You weren't too far off. I think it was just the verbiage.
I think it was
just
how
not
I described
good.
it.
Yeah, the way you said it, we were all like,
it was just the fact that, like, I started out with, you know, I'm not necessarily a Jay-Z fan. It was all like, what? You know, like, how?
Yeah, that was harsh.
Sorry, man. Nas took it with Ether.
Oh yeah, right. Let's not even talk about that.
See, I differ on that, man. I feel like Ether had a dope beat. But what was like, everyone was like Nas took it on Ether. I think the takeover was getting more hard at Nas than Ether was getting at Jay-Z. Like, what he say? You got whiskers like a rat. You top ho. Like, what do you, you know, like.
What are you really saying?
I mean, yeah, it was the
36 in the karate class.
I mean, that was funny. Top ho. But, I don't know. I saw it. Funny. I thought, yeah, I'm a huge fan of Nas' first couple of albums. I mean, not even to criticize, but I felt like for that I've always disagreed with people on that too, because I felt like, you know, Ether was more, you know, schoolyard. I'm dissing this cat in the schoolyard, like, and I felt like Takeover was more like I'm an adult clowning this other adult. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see that perception. Okay.
Yeah, it could be. I think. Yeah. I
think that's one of those things that'll never, you know.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never.
We'll never know. There's a rare longevity in artists that don't exist anymore.
Thank you, KRS. Thank you, Rakim.
I mean, I feel like there's some artists that you know off the bat. Longevity is key.
Yeah.
Is longevity important to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be making music.
You're gonna be here.
I get assassinated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is, I mean, I think that, you know, the people that you name, and then like another dude that's out right now, 3 Stacks is one of my favorite. I was telling you how Black Thought is my favorite all time. You know, the Roots making records. Like, real musicians make music. You know, there's a lot of people in hip hop who don't have no business around music.
Yes.
So of course they come and go because they think it's not really about music.
Yep.
But people that are musicians, like world-class musicians, they gonna make music.
So like KRS said back in the day, this is where the problem starts. No heart. Because of this, a lot of groups fell apart.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
That's true. You know.
Yep, exactly. Are you still gonna work with like 2 Hungry Brothers?
Yeah, hell yeah. 88 Keys, I did join with 88 Keys the other day. DJ Spinner, who I work with. I'm getting to work with Crazy Cats. Oh no, just sent me a whole bunch of crazy beats today.
Oh wow.
It's just gonna
coming.
Yeah.
It's
wow.
coming. So
Can't wait. So the next. So I can't wait for the next one. The full length, full length.
Yeah.
Summertime.